Well, what's up, what up, everybody?
Hey.
Getting close to that time of year again. Hey, as you know, I'm Jay Walker, and joining me right here, one of the premier voices in all of HBCU sports, my co-host for the day, the lovely Tiffany Green.
Thank you so much. Glad to be here. And sitting next to a MEAC Hall of Famer. Now, that says something, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm going to take credit for that. Yeah, that's me. That's me.
And you should. You know what? Last season, we saw a tremendous end to the year, and the MEAC coming out on top once again. A thrilling finish in overtime. North Carolina Central, the Black College National Champions, the Durham.
Say it again.
Yeah.
Put some spec on there.
Okay, wait. You got to say NCCU. That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
That's
right. Eagles feeling good
Eagle
right
Pride
now. Coming amplified.
That's
yes.
what it is. Eagle Pride amplified.
Yes, but they were the co-champions because we got to give some love to your Howard University Bison as the co-champion of the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference.
Yeah, you got to give credit. America's Black College is starting to play football again. So that's what I say. I call it America's Black College. And, so often, when we go around the country and they say, oh, what's going on with Howard? I tell them, we're an academic institution. Well, last year, the boys on the Hill said, we're more than an academic institution. They're playing some good football, too.
Indeed. South Carolina State, you always have to be mindful of them. How about the rise of Morgan State under a second-year head coach now, Damon Wilson, new blood permeating through Dover, Delaware. There's just so much to get excited about, Jay, as we say once again hello and welcome to the 2023 MEAC Media Football Day presented by
Wells Fargo in the house.
Hey. So we are excited. We are looking forward to it. We are kicking it here from Norfolk. Jay, just your early excitement or observations for the season.
Always interesting storylines. Always. When's the last time? Can Central repeat? That's always a question. Can you repeat? You won the national championship once. Can you do it again? And that's the level of expectation they're having. But I'm also one of those guys, remember, Trey Oliver got off to a rough start at Central. Now they're reaping the rewards from that there. New coaches, obviously, they made a coaching change at Delaware State, so we'll see some new coaches on the sideline that'll make that input. And, some guys that are starting to learn their way around the conference. So the MEAC is playing some of the best football in all of FCS football, and they've got some star power. It's one thing to have good players, but once you start getting that star power, then you're talking about a special conference.
And that's what's going to make today so special is that we'll get an opportunity to hear from those star players, their head coaches, and, of course, Commissioner of the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference, Sonia Stills, later in this show. But first, we've got to get into unveiling what the MEAC's predicted order of finish will be for this season, presented by the Home Depot. So let's see who was selected coming in
preseason,
coming in at number 6.
Number 6?
Woo. Who you got?
They're swarming. Delaware State, but I guess you come in at 6. That swarm doesn't quite have you ready for it, but we'll see. We're talking about having a new coach. They made a change. They went away from Rob Milstead. They're going to Lee Hull. He knows the conference a little bit, had success at Morgan State, so they come in as a number 6 team in the predicted order finish in the conference.
All right, and number 5, that 5 spot belongs to the Spartans of Norfolk State University, the green and gold. When Dawson Odoms gets on this stage, you're going to hear it and you're going to feel it. It's going to move through you because he speaks with such emphasis when he says that, behold, it green and gold.
Yeah, and crucial year. Let's be honest, crucial year for Dawson Odoms, the Spartan Legion. They got a huge fan base. They want some return on their investment. Big year for Dawson Odoms.
Number 4, who we got? The Bears of Morgan State University.
Yeah, Damon Wilson came over there year 2 of the Damon Wilson tenure at Morgan State University. Seems like he's got the Bears trending in the right direction. Very successful coach at Division II Bowie State University. Now we'll see he can put his imprint on that program.
A perennial power in the MEAC, but coming in at number 3 in the preseason poll, the Bulldogs of South Carolina State University.
We say can't teach that old dog new tricks. Well, the trick that Buddy Pugh has there is they continue to win. Coming off a down year, and what you've learned about South Carolina State, whenever they have a down year, they normally follow it up with a much improved year that could be dangerous for the other teams in the conference.
Okay, so that means the final 2 spots, who are they going to belong to? Well, we talked about the rise of your Bison in the nation's capital, and we're talking the number 2 spot belonging to Howard University.
Coach Larry Scott's got my boys trending in the right direction. They're playing good football there. They've got a quarterback there, Quentin Williams, that can really make some plays with his arm. Howard University, the key for them is going to be, how do you handle success? Because I'm going to tell you, that yard is special, and they're going around there, they're feeling good about themselves. Can the Bison continue to stay focused and maybe come up with a championship?
That only leaves one, the top dog. That's how they finished the end of last season, and that's how they start this year. They say they're going to be the last team standing at the end of this fall, the Eagles of North Carolina Central University.
Well, talking about North Carolina, one of my favorite athletes from North Carolina all time is a guy by the name of Ric Flair. Ric Flair says to be the man, you got to beat the man.
Yeah.
But he also said this: once you become the man, the hard part is staying the man. We'll see if North Carolina Central can stay the man. Woo!
I love it. So as we take a look through 1 through 6, this will be interesting to see how it all plays out on the field. Again, these are predicted preseason order of finish, but a lot can happen between now and the end of November, the end of the regular season, Jay.
They got to play it on the field. And I've never known a time where the preseason poll has been 100% accurate. There are going to be some surprises. There are going to be some disappointments. And that's why it's so interesting to get ready for this upcoming 2023 football season.
All right, we will have more from Norfolk and this 2023 MEAC Football Media Day presented by Wells Fargo. Come back with us.
From open house to acceptance, new student orientation, and picking the program that's just for you, it matters. From scholarships to meeting with advisors and making new friends, and all of the campus life and activities, it matters. With continued one-on-one support, student success planning, internships to graduation, and landing your dream job in your career field, it matters. Because at Delaware State University, it all matters.
There is something greater than finishing first.
True champions stand on principles.
We fight for the right causes. We believe in the
power of teamwork, whether in rebounding, receiving, or in research.
In service and in sportsmanship.
Only a few have what it really takes.
We develop the talent. We unleash the potential.
It all boils down to this. Now
is the time. This is the place.
We are MEAC.
Welcome back to the 2023 MEAC Football Media Day presented by Wells Fargo. So we told you about the 6 teams in the league, and coming in at number 6, the Delaware State Hornets. New blood is a buzzing in Dover. There's a new sheriff in town taking over, and a MEAC championship winning coach and Lee Hull is going to take the stead, roaming the sidelines with the Hornets and looking to turn the tide up in Delaware. He's joined now by our Jay Walker. He's going to get a chance to dive in and talk more with Coach Hull. What's up, man? How you doing?
Good.
Nice
How you
to
doing,
see
Tim?
you, and welcome back to the MEAC.
Thanks.
What's it feel like? That'd be the first question I say. Welcome back. What's it feel like for you to be the head coach in the MEAC again? A lot of people don't know you were the offensive coordinator at Howard for the past couple seasons. So thank you for your work. But but doing so, what's it like? What did it mean for you to come back as a head coach in this conference?
It feels great. It was my goal to get back to being a head coach, and that's why I took the job at Howard to be an offensive coordinator, because I wanted to put myself in position to be a head coach in the MEAC again. And Delaware State job came open. I thought it would be a great fit. And I'm happy that I chose to go to Delaware State. Well, actually, I'm glad they chose me to be the head coach.
Gotcha. You won a conference championship back in 2014, one of the Bears' only conference championships in recent memory there. What's it going to take to get the job done at Delaware State?
I think it's going to be the same thing. It's kind of a microcosm, the two programs. They both had a strong defense coming in. That's what they made their hay on is being a defensive type team. So last year, Delaware State's defense was one of the top in the MEAC. Struggled a little bit offensively. I think that's one of the reasons that I'm here is because I'm an offensive-minded head coach. So I'm looking forward to it. The guys have bought into everything that we've been doing. Things have been going great. So I'm looking forward to it.
And that's one of my questions. I know as a new coach, you're getting to learn the guys, you're getting to learn you. During this off season, this time you've been with them, what's been some of your priorities that you want to say, hey, these are things that a Lee Hall-led program are going to do, and how are things shaping up?
Things are shaping up great. The Lee Hall, if you've seen my programs when I was at Morgan State, they had no quit, no fight in them. We fought for 60 minutes. We were relentless on defense. We flew to the ball. We hit people offensively. We put points up on the scoreboard. We try to be exciting on the offense. But the biggest thing is the discipline part of it. When I was at Morgan State, we were the least penalized team in the conference and one of the least penalized teams in FCS. And same thing at Howard last year, we were one of the least penalized. So discipline is big, and you'll see a disciplined team. You'll see a team that's going to have blinders on, and we're not going to look up until that final whistle blows, and we're going to play hard.
Okay, I like that. And last question I have for you, two-word answer. I want a two-word answer from you. We know you guys are projected to come in sixth, preseason poll, but throw that out the window. Delaware State will make it to the Cricket Celebration Bowl if we are the less penalized team in the country. You said two words? Oh, that's tough. Yeah, that's tough. If discipline and fundamentals. Discipline and fundamental. Well, we heard from the coach now. Coaches always draw it all up, but I want to hear what the players got to say, Tim. What's up with Delaware State?
Absolutely, and to my left are running back Wade Inge and linebacker Mario Goings. And so you heard Coach Hull talk about defense, the discipline of it, and how well the defense performed last year. Mario, I'm going to ask you first just what do you look forward to in working in Coach Hull's system?
I mean, it's a new system and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, we're still the same defense that we were for the past couple of years, which is that smash mouth football, you know what I mean? So we're looking to doing the same things we've been doing for the past 2 years.
All right, so then Wade, I've got to know, what have you learned in just this short time about your head coach?
Well, just being with him for just the spring and seeing that he's a real detail-oriented guy. He's about the little things, whether it's coming in with the right color socks on, the right color shorts on, doing the footwork the right way. All the little details matter to make you a better football player and a better man.
I'm going to follow up and ask just then, what are the keys to success for you all on the field this season?
Well, we believe it's staying focused and staying disciplined. Like Coach Hall said, the least penalized team is going to win a ball game. So that's what we're trying to do to make sure that we stay upon little things and stay within the game plan and keep a level head no matter what's going on throughout the game, so we can be successful.
What type of stamp do you hope to leave at Delaware State before you finish matriculating through?
Leave the stamp that, number one, that academics come first as a student athlete, and number two, the fact that, it's hard work and determination that makes us Delaware State.
All right, guys, before we get into some rapid fire questions, I do want to know, and talking to the Hornets fans, what can they get excited about for Delaware State football this season?
One thing they can be excited about is coming to games and seeing the excitement, making big plays on the offensive side, defensive side, special teams, having fun out there.
All right, I'm gonna hit you with a little this or that, okay? So real simple, day or night?
Night.
All right, half empty, half full, the glass.
Half full.
Rich and famous or rich or unknown?
Rich and unknown.
Interesting. Let's see, Lil Baby or Gunna?
Lil Baby.
Ooh, wow, okay. All right, last one, because that was a convincing. Wait a minute, there was a pound there. Wait a minute, why did we just share that moment? Did y'all just see that? There was just like a little sneakily like bam. Why is that so?
No, I just think he made the right decision, that's all.
He just made the right decision,
Yeah.
that's right. Way to back him up, way to go, way to go. And then lastly, let me just ask you your opinion, the GOAT, both of y'all. Jordan, LeBron.
No, that's not the question.
That's so bad. Look, this dude.
No, I'm gonna get this right.
You want me to answer for real?
Yeah, for real.
LeBron James.
All right, time to go. Delaware State Hornets.
See, that's why you got a good answer. Okay,
Hey,
Mario,
we
you
have
got
that
it.
argument all the time in the office with these guys.
Wow, well,
Mario, you have a chance to salvage, or you could get another fist bump underneath the table. Jordan, LeBron.
I gotta say with my man LeBron.
Okay. See, look, we have to embrace, okay? That's different generations, different perspectives. It's all good. We appreciate you all.
Absolutely.
Wade Inge, Mario Goings, of Delaware State, Coach Hall as well.
Appreciate
we
it.
appreciate it. Look forward to seeing what you guys do this season up in Dover.
All right, thank you for having us.
And we will be back with more. We'll talk to the Norfolk State Spartans on the other side of the break. You're watching the 2023 MEAC Football Media Day presented by Wells Fargo.
Gold has a special meaning at Norfolk State University. It exemplifies knowledge, hard work, perseverance, and striving towards success. Since 1935, Spartans have walked these grounds ready to take on the challenges of the times, transform lives, and realize dreams. We are a state-of-the-art institution, preparing students to take on the modern world with innovative coursework, experiential learning, and cutting-edge degrees. As NSU celebrates its 85th year, the green and gold tradition continues.
HBCUs are anchored by legacy. They nurture the talent and determination of their students and prepare them for a bright future. The Home Depot's Retool Your School program has and still believes in the excellence of HBCUs, committed not just in speech, but through the revitalization and upgrades of the campuses these students call home. Building, planting, tilling the dream, all hearts and countless volunteers on the ground. Retool Your School. We're powered by purpose.
Welcome back to the 2023 Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference Media Day presented by Wells Fargo. Well, let's keep the show going on the road right now. We're doing this show from Norfolk, Virginia, which happens to be the home of the Spartans of Norfolk State. And right now, let's hear from their head coach, Dawson Odoms, with Tiffany Green.
All right, so Coach Odoms, third year at the helm, all right? But let's reflect back really quickly on that 2022 season. You ended on a high note, but there were some struggles throughout the year. How do you turn those things around and focus on doing better here in 2023?
Well, I think the biggest thing is just making sure that our guys have an understanding that it's an opportunity, and another opportunity we presented to them in 2023, improving on our discipline, adding more depth to our team, and just being more communicative on the field. I think our guys have a good understanding of what we're trying to get them to do. We were a young football team last year, and at times it showed. But the thing about 2023 is that they get a little bit older, and we're excited about where we are as we head into a fall camp.
Obviously, you're wanting to put up more points on the board and stop folks from scoring on you. Kind of what have been the key focuses in this offseason to turn those things around?
Well, I think in order to create more explosive plays on offense, we added a little bit more creativity, changed the offensive coordinator, which has really opened up our offense. But we also went out and recruited some more explosive players on offense. I really think the speed of the game is really what affects teams, and I think our slot receivers will be a lot faster this year. We'll be able to stretch people down the field. Defensively, it's about those young guys getting older and just understanding that you got to do your job and just making sure that you have a disciplined approach to every day so that when you get to game day, you're able to perform a lot better.
The Spartans want to be in the hunt. for the MEAC championship at the end of the season. What are those 1 or 2 keys that are going to get them there this season?
Well, I really think it's discipline. I think when you look at the teams that we play, once we get to MEAC schedule, nothing else matters. I think you got to win your 5 games, and you get a chance to decide it on the field. But it's going to come down to discipline. I think it's going to be a few plays in a ball game that's going to determine those in-conference games. But in order for that ball to bounce your way, your team got to play with the zest and zeal of a champion.
All right, so you talk about schedule a little bit, and I think to your rivalry game against Virginia State, and then you think about Hampton as well. How do you get prepared and get your team prepared for those types of games?
Well, I think that's why you come to HBCUs, is for the atmospheres that you're going to play in. And Labor Day Classic at home at William Dick Price Stadium should be electric. We got a 30,000-seat stadium for a reason. The Labor Day Classic is a game that I think we should fill it up and show people that we do care about football, and we got a great fan base, and we're excited for the opportunity for our fans to showcase that to the world.
Now, I was just bragging on you about when you say behold the green and gold, it just, it's like a thunder that roars from you and hits you. So can you just hit us with the tagline real quick?
Behold the green and gold.
Yeah, that just came from like the baritone of your belly. Let me ask this last question of Coach, because you asked this of Coach Hall, and I've got to know, in order for Norfolk State to be standing as the last team at the end of the year as a MEAC champion, what's the one word that's going to get you there?
Discipline.
Discipline. Okay, that's 2 in a row now. We've heard discipline come up often now.
That's a good one. He's over there talking to you. One thing about Coach Oldham, we go way back, he didn't mention quarterback. And when Norfolk State was rolling, they had that quarterback that can do it. So I'm curious, Coach, before I let you go, what's going on with the quarterback position?
Well, I think we got several guys that are competing for the starting job. Well, I think we got a guy that's returning that's gotten a lot better. But I think competition is what allowed that room to be really, really good. And we didn't have the competition at that position a year ago. Now we've added some people into that room. So if you're going to be QB1 for the Spartans, you got to play with great discipline, take what the defense give you. And that's been the difference when you look at the teams that have won the championships in this conference. Quarterback play is essential. Absolutely. And I think we got some very talented ones, but the one that rises to the top, I believe he'll give us the opportunity to win the championship.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, we talked about the quarterback, talked to the coach. Let's talk to some of the playmakers on the field. Joining me now, offensive lineman Baron Franks and defensive back. Quarterback, man, so I don't normally let DBs get this close to me, but Joseph White. Yes, so we got offense, defense. Joseph, let's start with the defense. Defense wins championship, particularly in this conference. What are some of the things that you all as a defensive unit have to improve upon?
Like Coach Oldham said, discipline and camaraderie. If we come together as a team, as a brother, we know we can do a lot of things that we can show the world in the MEAC conference.
Baron, offensive up front, it all starts getting it done in the trenches there. What are some of the things that you particularly, not the offensive line, but you specialize in?
I specialize in protecting the pass, protecting the quarterback at all times, and opening holes, creating holes for our running back to score. Obviously, we have to improve on that.
What's the morale like in that locker room? What's that morale like? Coming off, you guys had some high expectations, haven't met those the past couple of years. What's that morale like?
Guys are excited. Guys are encouraging each other, competing, and we're really looking forward to September the 2nd.
September the 2nd, is that Virginia State?
Yes, sir.
Virginia State, Hampton, those are 2 big in-state games, and we know that Battle of the Bay is still big down here. What's your prep going into that game?
Just like any other game, like we would anybody else. Just because it's a rival doesn't mean you playing for it different or act different. You still treat it like a normal game. Even though it does have that extra effect, extra emotion, you still want to treat it like a regular game.
Gotcha. And obviously, that game with Hampton is huge, and we got one thing in common. I went to Howard, so we don't like Hampton either. So that's all. So that being said, I'm just joking, y'all. But with that being said, outside of those games, when you look at a conference game, what's the conference game that stands out?
All of them, honestly. We have to play each other. Everybody has to face each other. So it doesn't matter if it's 1 seed, 5 seed. We got to play each other. We're going to see when we play.
Any individual accomplishments, any numbers or goals you set for yourself?
Honestly, my accomplishments or goals is just to win as a team no matter what, however we can get that done.
Gotcha. Big fella Barry, bacon or sausage?
Bacon.
Biscuits or cornbread?
Cornbread.
Ham or turkey for Thanksgiving?
Turkey.
Who's the hottest rapper out right now?
It's a couple of them, honestly.
I didn't hear a couple. Give one. Who you bumping right now pregame?
Lil Durk.
Lil Durk?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then, where's your hometown?
Virginia Beach, Virginia.
You from Virginia Beach?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you're down here. So who plays the best football in the state of Virginia? Northern
757.
Northern Virginia, 757.
757 for sure.
I got you. And then I'm gonna ask you this one too, because I guess we might ask everybody this. This guy, LeBron James, or the GOAT, Michael Jordan? Who's the greatest of all time?
LeBron.
I tried to guide you to the right answer. You still got it.
MJ is always going to be the GOAT, but if you want to talk about right now, it's definitely LeBron James.
Got you there. Tiff?
See, we keep learning. We keep learning.
Do they even know who Kobe is? Yes. I figured somebody would step up and say, what about Kobe? But,
That's a tough one, man. I'm a football player.
It's a tough one. Yeah. Hey, look, we look forward to seeing you all get on the field this season. Coach Odoms, Joseph Barron, thank you so much for joining us. We hope to see you at the end of the year, potentially standing as the MEAC champion.
Yes,
a lot to be done between now and then. And hey, look, Jay, we'll get a chance to talk to the number 4 team and the preseason poll when we come back on the other side of the Break the Bears of Morgan State. You're watching the 2023 MEAC Football Media Day, presented by Wells Fargo. Come back with us.
For more than 150 years, Morgan State University has positioned its graduates to grow the future and lead the world. Morgan students receive a world-class education, engage in meaningful research, and uplift their communities. Over 126 programs conveniently available online or on Morgan's beautiful campus. Designated a national treasure, there's something for everyone. Pursue your purpose, progress in your passions, achieve the promise of career fulfillment. Your Morgan experience awaits. Choose Morgan.
Half. 1 and 2. 2 and 4. Half of Black Americans don't have enough savings to retire. So let's retire inequality. Let's step forward together and let's rise together because dignity, security, retirement is for all.
What are you guys doing? Learning that HBCUs are not only about networking, there's also secret handshakes.
That's cap! HBCUs do not have secret handshakes, right?
You mean this secret handshake?
Cool.
Wow! These guys are almost Cricket 5G fast.
We're kidding. There's no such thing as a secret handshake. Or is there?
Whoa! That's how you do it.
And welcome back to Norfolk, Virginia for the 2023 MEAC Football Media Day presented by Wells Fargo. Tiffany Green along with Jay Walker joining us on stage now. The Bears of Morgan State University, their second-year head coach Damon Wilson, along with linebacker Lawrence Richardson and running back Jabril Johnson. So delighted to have you all with us. And Jay, you're going to talk to Coach Wilson, but there was so much excitement with him coming into the conference last season, first year. What would he do with the Bears? They notched 4 wins, tied for 3rd in the MEAC standings. So now year 2, I'm so interested to hear what he has to say in regards to what's it going to look like for the Bears this year.
You heard the lady answer the question.
I thought you was going to pose a question, Jay. Our goal is to win a championship. That's our goal. That's not going to change. We must do the things that helps us get better every day, but at the end of the day, it's a very competitive conference, and we must do the little things right to give ourselves a chance to win the ball game.
From year one to year two, what did you learn about yourself as a coach stepping up a level, and also about your team?
The biggest challenge for me was to take advantage of the resources I had. You know, I was used to doing certain things at the Division II level that I didn't have to do at the Division I level. And we have a lot of resources at Morgan State, and I had to do a better job delegating those responsibilities. And I think I'm there now. I understand it. I have a good group of young men that are excited and want to be successful. So we're excited about the direction we're going.
You had tremendous success at Bowie State. You were the national Coach of the Year, not just the HBCU Coach of the Year. You were the National Division II Coach of the Year. Having that success, what was it like? What did you do internally to say, okay, I haven't had a losing season in a long time. You got hit with your first losing season. What are you working on?
That was different. that was different, but it's a part of the process. I understand the process. You can't cheat the process, and you must do the little things right to have a chance to, like I said, to be successful. And that's something that I had to kind of wind back and understand that I'm back in another process, and I understand the stages and the steps through the process. I think we're now at phase 2 of that deal. Last year, we wanted to spend a lot of time showing the guys that we care. We wanted to do setting our expectations. You know, that's done now. So now we're ready to put a product on the field that we're going to be pretty proud of.
And you guys are opening up the season against Richmond.
Yeah.
You know, that's going to be a test right there. Why schedule such a tough game to open up the season, and what are your expectations there? What do you see?
Well, the schedule is what it is. The schedule has been done ahead of me for some years. But at the end of the day, a game like Richmond will show us where we are as a program. And also, if you want to get that national recognition as an FCS program, not just a force in the MEAC, you must beat those teams. And that's something that we were able to do at the Division II level, and that's something that I don't shy away from now.
And let me ask you this question for those people who may not know. If I'm a potential student athlete out there or even an alumnus of different schools, why should a student athlete choose to go to Morgan State?
Look at our academic curriculum. Look at the staff. Look at our business department. Look at our engineering department. Look at the graduation rates within our student athletes, and when they leave with jobs. You know, we have a campus full of people that genuinely care about our students. From an athletic standpoint, we have a new athletic director who's done a wonderful job in her first year. Dr. Wilson, our president, is putting a number of resources into our athletic program. So I'm really excited about, like I said, the direction that we're headed.
Yeah, Dr. Wilson, he's always calling it the national treasure there. And that's what the coach has to say about it, but they got to have some playmakers to make some plays on the field. Let's see what the guys have to say, Tiff.
Well, Lawrence and Jabril, you have been in this system now for a year, so I've got to know the biggest difference for you all from last offseason to this offseason.
I would say the biggest difference would just be like the coaching, you know. Coach Wilson has brought in excellent coaches who's taught us different, viewpoints of the game that I haven't seen with the other coaching that I had the year before. And with that, I'm just able to grow as a player and also bring along my teammates to, better ourselves. So that's what I have to say.
I could say the difference from last year to this year, we got way more time. These coaches came in June. They had a late start, man. We went months without knowing who our coaches would be. So this year we got a whole spring, whole summer. We got a chance to really feel these coaches out and really get the tempo of how things will go. So like the whole atmosphere is different now. We know what we want to do. We know what we want to accomplish. So we're going to do great things. So.
How has Coach Wilson and his staff helped to make you a better player in person?
Just the resources, like better nutrition, better in our locker room environment, making the whole environment better. Anything we need on and off the field, we got to ask him. Coach Wilson always tell us, we ain't going to get it if we don't ask. You know what I'm saying? So he's just a great guy, man. Anything we need as far as like gear, all that stuff, even though that's little, but man, he just came in and made a difference right away and been a coaches to the players, you know what I'm saying? So.
Lawrence, as an athlete, you're always striving for greatness and looking to get better. So what are some of those areas that you have worked on or say, hey, I need to improve on this going into the year?
I would say trusting myself. There's times where, I see something where I'm supposed to react to it. I'll just hesitate because I don't want to be wrong. Right now, what these coaching staff have taught me, just go ahead, just push forward, do what you're supposed to do. You see a key, go for it. Make that mistake 100%, 100 miles per hour. You know what I mean? So if that is a mistake from the start, so that's just what I've been doing.
Let me ask, offense, defense, who's the stronger unit on the team?
You know what?
Offense, man.
Wait, hold on.
We push more weight in the weight room, of course, man.
You're supposed to come from my point of view. We're family. You know what I mean? So I don't really, you know.
It's just competitive at the end of the day.
Absolutely, we are competitive. That shows on the 707s on Wednesdays, but you know, at the end of the day, we family though. So that's how I look at it.
I don't even want to talk about Wednesdays.
Let's hear a little bit about Wednesdays. We got a minute, right? So the competitive nature that's been fostered under Coach Wilson and his staff. Like, give us a look inside.
This summer you know what I'm saying, we did a little different than last summer, man. We on Wednesdays we got player-led 7-on-7 1-on-1s where we go out there without the coaches. We go through a script and we get competitive. We run in like 12, coming back, score, and we keep a score at the end of the day and go back to the calf, laugh, talk about it, man. It's fun.
And watch this, Jabril. Watch this. Hey, Coach.
Yes, sir.
We asked the players a question.
Right.
If you got to hang your hat, you hanging your hat on that offense or that defense?
Hey, Jay, I'm hanging my hat on my team. And you guys keep forgetting about special teams. We do have the best kick return in the game as well.
So you're going to hang on special teams?
All three phases.
All right, fellas, we're going to hit you with a little this or that quickly. All right, so if you go viral, you want to be Instagram famous or TikTok viral?
Oh, man. Instagram.
I'd rather go with TikTok famous.
Okay. Madden or 2K?
2K.
Madden.
Okay, a little difference there. No, right now, this is oil and water. So Xbox or PlayStation?
PlayStation.
Yeah,
okay,
PlayStation.
there's agreement there. See, now we're getting that cohesiveness going on. All right, so Yeezy foam slides, slippers, or the foam slides?
Slides.
Same thing.
Okay. I like it. And lastly, if you had a choice between Lotto or Glorilla, which one? That was tough. See, y'all don't you got to speak today's language. You got to listen to what they're listening to. You got to get into it. All you got to do is just turn on the TV.
I like. I'm gonna have to go say Gorilla. Big glow. Yeah.
In my opinion, she's also better as well. So.
Okay. See, look, we started off bumpy at the beginning, but then we got together and got on the same page.
Can I ask you a question, like maybe more my speed? Biggie or Tupac? They're like, who's that?
They know who it is. I'm going Biggie.
You're going Biggie.
I'll go Biggie. I like Biggie, man.
See, you gave them one more chance, and look at it. They got on script right there.
Together like a family. There you go.
Coming together. Coach Wilson, Lawrence, Jabril, thank you so much. Excited for what you all will do this season. Looking forward to it, and we'll be back with more of the 2023 MEAC Football Media Day presented by Wells Fargo.
Since 1896, South Carolina State University has dared to be the best in higher education. Our 68-degree programs attract the brightest scholars, and our graduates change the world. Continue the legacy of excellence in education, social justice, military sciences, the STEM fields, and the arts. Dare to go anywhere from here. Dare to be great. Visit scsu.edu and apply today.
HBCUs are anchored by legacy. They nurture the talent and determination of their students and prepare them for a bright future. The Home Depot's Retool Your School program has and still believes in the excellence of HBCUs, committed not just in speech, but through the revitalization and upgrades of the campuses these students call home. Building, planting, tilling the dream, all hearts and countless volunteers on the ground. Retool Your School. We're powered by purpose.
Welcome back to the 2023 MEAC Football Media Day, sponsored by Wells Fargo. We're here. The more things change, the more things stay the same. At least that's what they always say. Joining us now on the set, the boys from Orangeburg, South Carolina, Buddy Pugh and the South Carolina State Bulldogs, Patrick Godbolt, Corey Fields, linebacker and quarterback extraordinaire. They're the players. Let's hear from the elder statesman of coaches in the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference, probably in the country, but in the MEAC, Buddy Pugh. Tip, take it away.
Oh, yeah, the legendary Buddy Pugh. Thanks so much for joining us. Hey, you were 2021 MEAC champions, went on to win the Cricket Celebration Bowl. First question is, how do you get back to Atlanta at the end of the season?
Yeah, well, we need to fix some of the stuff from last year, for sure. I think we had a little bit of a big head coming out of the game last year. Somehow or another, we got to the point that we did. I don't know how you go from where we were to where we ended up to, but that's what we got to fix going into this year.
What's been the focus this offseason?
Well, the first thing we've done is we've changed some of our staff around, and that's always a little bit of a tough deal in our profession, but it comes to that from time to time. And so we've got a new offensive coordinator, Coach Kevin McGorrick, who's been with me in the past, and I kind of knew in a way that I kind of know what I get in that particular regard. And then we ended up having a new defensive coordinator too. We lost Coach Jonathan Saxon. You see, I get confused by the names because the Thomas was the dad that I used to coach with.
Been coaching that long.
Coach Jonathan Saxon, our defensive coordinator, is gone. We've now got Coach Thomas Howard, who's got strong South Carolina State ties. He was the DC last year at A&T for the last few years at A&T, but he's now our new defensive coordinator, and of course, all of his folk, all of his parents, his mom, his dad, his aunts, his uncles, everybody was South Carolina State folk, even though he's a Morehouse guy. So we got a new DC, and we're on to the next deal, trying to figure out how to get better in 23.
Well, let me follow on that, because when you make changes on offensive and defensive side of the ball, were those changes that you wanted to go in a different direction schematically, or sometimes there's some promotion there? What were the reasons for making such drastic changes?
Well, the offensive change was mostly due to just trying to be a little schematically different. We felt like we had a good solid plan in place, but we just wanted to kind of tweak it a little bit. So we got that in what we did personnel-wise, we hope, okay? Now, you don't know anything at this point because, it's all a little bit of a shot in the dark when you're going into a new season the way we are. And then defensively, we really wanted to stick with the package that we had. We lost the guy. So we ended up having to make a change, not because we desired to do so, but because it just kind of worked out that way.
All right, so that OC was with you during those Malcolm Long years. Now you have Corey Fields in his sixth season, and then you think about Patrick Godbolt and the way that he has come on the last few years. Now this is his defense. So then what are you looking specifically out of your two leaders on offense and defense?
Well, I need both those guys to continue to lead by example more than anything else. I need Corey to throw the hang out of football. We need him to be as accurate as he's ever been. And then on the same regard, I need Godbolt to tackle. I need him to do it. Now, in both cases, as leaders, they've got to be the guy that can verbally do certain things, in a particular way. But at the same time, I need them to play good. And at that point, then, I think they lead in that way that gives us a lot bigger bang for our buck than just talking.
Corey, we've had the opportunity to watch your career blossom over the years, and one of the great compliments that your SID gave Kendrick Lewis was that you've been able to really rally the troops and get them together and lead better this year. And so kind of what has been your focus or mindset in stepping up as a greater leader?
Just looking at last year, we didn't have a vocal leader on offense, and just talking to my teammates, they was like, I need to be more vocal. So going to the summer, or the spring and the summer, I just took that approach, just being more vocal, expressing how I feel about things with the team, telling them how I feel, and just going forward from there.
Both guys, I want to ask both of y'all, what did y'all learn from last season? We heard Tiffany ask Coach about it. As a player, what did y'all take from last season? I mean, you got the huge victory over North Carolina Central, then the wheels fell off. What did y'all learn from last season?
For me and the team, well, from my aspect of thinking about it, just taking things for granted, can't do that. So if you do that, everybody just run over you. I think our team understood that throughout the years. Don't let the hype get to us just because we won one game. One game doesn't matter. You got to take the whole season on.
Pat, you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree with it. But what I took from it most was don't let the team fall apart, because that's what we did. After we lost to won against Central, everybody thought we was already going to the Celebration Bowl, and then once that next week came, it just all fell apart.
So when I think of South Carolina State, defense is known for always being there. Offense sometimes option, depending on the year. Even back when they ran the option game. So what's it like to be part of that Bulldog defense? You talk about the school that produced Javon Hargrave and Darius Leonard, all the guys you've got there. What's it like to be like that guy that's supposed to be next?
It's an honor for real, because I look up to all those guys like that, because they push me to be better every day for real.
And Corey, when I think of quarterbacks, we mentioned Malcolm Long earlier there, Marvin Marshall, all those guys there. If the defense is going to be there, do you feel like offensively we got to step it up?
I feel like ever since I came in since 2018, our class took that approach on the offensive side that we need to be better than they were the years before. So each year we just want to get better.
Gotcha. And then what, you guys have a team goal, team mindset, team mantra, something that y'all do like that you carry with you every day as a team to keep y'all together?
Not really right now.
Y'all just Bulldogs, huh?
We Bulldogs, we fight. We fighting to get back right now.
I got it. And tell me something that people may not know. What's one of the best things about going to South Carolina State University?
The culture.
Different.
Is that right? I got you. Well, I'm going to hit you with a couple questions, see if y'all get this right.
All right.
See, Tim gives you questions. I give you quizzes. I give you quizzes. Greatest football player of all time?
Ooh. All time?
All time.
I'm going to say Tom Brady because he's a quarterback.
Tom Brady, what you going to say?
Lawrence Taylor.
Man, y'all never heard of Jerry Rice? All right. So if you weren't playing football, what other sport would you play? What's your first?
Baseball.
Either baseball or basketball.
Basketball. Now, when you made the decision to come to South Carolina State, what was a key decision in coming to South Carolina State?
Really? It was just because I was like, it's so much going on with the recruiting process. And I low-key always wanted to go to a HBCU, so I was like, might as well stay home with it.
As for me, when my dad passed my senior year, my little sister's about to be born, I wanted to stay closer to home.
Gotcha. And help me out, was it TikTok or Instagram, folks ask? TikTok or Instagram?
TikTok.
Instagram.
See, there's sometimes a split there. Are you on either platform?
I think my son is, so I follow him on one of them.
Somebody can just reach out and touch. We need some help. Thank you so much, Corey, Patrick, Coach Pugh. Such a pleasure to sit up here with you all. Looking forward to seeing
Can I get Coach Pugh one more question?
Uh-oh, wait a minute.
I thought I gotten away from you guys.
It's a softball question, Coach.
All right,
it's a softball. So let's go back. Was winning that Celebration Bowl the best victory of your career?
It was one of the best victories of my career. I've won different championships over the years, and state championships in high school were big in my life. Gave me the opportunity to be where I am now, and then I also had some big bowl wins. I was a part of 21 losses in a row in front of an average crowd of 68,361. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. That when you win a game after that, then it was a big deal. So. You get those kind of circumstances around your career, you got to think back on that stuff too.
I've seen nothing bigger in your career, Buddy Pugh, than you winning that Celebration Bowl. I'm just going to call it. If you can give me a better one, I gave you a chance to give me one better, and you tried to give me a list of stuff, but that was the biggest one.
No. Here is the beauty of it. We'll get a chance to see a repeat of that Cricket Celebration Bowl and this upcoming MEAC Swag Challenge on ABC coming up next month. So the race to Atlanta, you're going to start in Atlanta. The question is, can the Bulldogs end in Atlanta? We will certainly stay tuned to find out, and we'll be back with more. We'll talk to the co-champions of the conference, Howard University Bison, when we come back in 2023. MEAC Football Media Day presented by Wells Fargo.
Here, we educate tomorrow's leaders today. The Howard Experience allows students to engage in self-exploration through sports, music, dance, and debate. A journey towards excellence in leadership for America and the global community. This is the Howard Experience.
guys doing? Learning that HBCUs are not only about networking, there's also secret handshakes.
That's cap. HBCUs do not have secret handshakes, right?
You mean this secret handshake?
Cool.
Wow, these guys are almost Cricket 5G fast.
We're kidding. There's no such thing as a secret handshake. Or is there?
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Welcome back to the 2023 MEAC Football Media Day presented by Wells Fargo live on ESPN+. 4 teams down, 2 more to go. Joining us on stage now, the Bison of Howard University.
Say it again.
The Bison of Howard University. That was a replay for the MEAC Hall of Famer, Jay Walker. He's so proud of his school. Tiffany Green, we're so glad to be here with you. Larry Scott, the head coach, Kenny Gallup, Jr. DB, along with the running back, Jared Hunter. All right, so the Bison are in the building. But before we get started, Jay, I just have to acknowledge the hardware on the fingers of the co-champions of the conference. Go ahead and just flash that real quick. Yeah, nice. How heavy is it? Do you do curls with it often? Okay. Keep it pulled up and safe.
Hey, can I get one of those? Let me check that out. Where are you from? Is it my size?
No, wait a minute. That was too easy to slide off.
I got you. Well, you talked about the jewelry there, Coach. You got a little taste of it last year. You guys tied for the conference championship there. What's it going to take for y'all to win it outright?
I mean, obviously, at the end of the day, that's not good enough. We're going to celebrate that. We'll take it. Hard work to make what we've done. Not done. And that's not good enough. We're still
Thank you.
It's ironic because, before you all came on stage, Tiffany gave me a hard time. Hey, you can feel good. I'm like, you heard me earlier, we're an academic institution always. But when we become an athletic program too, man, I stick my chest out a little bit more. That HU means a little bit more. But the vision for Howard is always going to be student athlete. For you as a head coach, how do you embrace that, that difficulty when high academic requirements and then you want performance on the field?
Well, we don't run away from it. Right? That's who we are. So it's part of our identity, smarter, tougher, more disciplined together. Those are the things that we talk about as an identity of our program, and those are the things that we're deeply rooted in. From recruiting until how we handle everything. The standard is a standard. We talk about having a 3.0 more than we talk about winning championships and winning games, right? The standard is 3.0. We were able to hit that. We had 38 guys over a 3.5 GPA, and we won a championship. So at the end of the day, you can do both, and we will do both, and that's what you do when you build a program.
And got to ask you a question there. The key question, when I look at Howard University football, is the quarterback position, Quinn Williams. Times I've seen Quinn able to beat everybody, at times sometimes get you beat there. How's he coming along, and what's going to be his final campaign as a signal caller?
I think going into his 3rd year now, being in the system, you see him be more comfortable. You see him be more vocal. He's being more confident. But the thing is, he's also being more comfortable with the guys around him. You don't have to do it all, Quinn. What you have to do is let the system come to you, let the game come to you, and let your teammates help you find that level of success. You ain't got to put it on your shoulders and do it by yourself. His teammates and everybody that's surrounding him has helped him with that, and he's grown more comfortable in that role. And I think you'll see a different Quentin Williams than we've seen before.
And coming up, you guys are predicted to come in 2nd place in the conference. The number 1 team, predicted team, is coming up after you.
Right.
What do you have to say to North Carolina Central?
Hey, good football club. They did it the right way. At the end of the day, we had a football game. They won it. They went on to win the championship. So, hey, you got to give them, tip your hat to that and their props. But, it's competitive. And we got that circle. We got a long ways to go before we get to that game. But hopefully we can put it in, put ourselves in position to make what that game should be and will be. So we're looking forward to it.
We got Howard Hall of Famer Antoine Bethea in the crowd. They're one of the best to ever put on a Bison uniform. Are we satisfied with that answer? Or we want a little get back, don't you? Don't the Bison want a little get back? He's still learning. He's still learning with a little get back there. But I'll take off my Howard hat now. Let's pass it on to the new generation of Howard, because I'm old school.
All right, now you heard Coach Scott, fellas, talk about, for instance, Quentin Williams not having to do it on his own. And so, Jared, I'm going to ask you first, what have you done within your game to try to help complement and take some of the load off of your quarterback?
Oh, right, yeah, Q's an older guy, but he still has things just like everybody else. Sometimes he needs somebody to lean on. So in the backfield, if I can, pick up an extra block, or if I can get in the passing game and be involved more, just to give him an extra outlet if somebody downfield not open. That's something I try to do, just help him out as much as I can.
Kenny, you guys go 4-1 in conference play last season. How motivated did you come back this year to try to win an outright championship in the conference?
We motivated. We still remember the score. Everything like that. We see all the disrespect, the posts and Twitter things. So we just excited for this season. We ready to play.
When you think about just where Howard football was to where it is now, what makes you most proud of what your program, this program, has been able to do?
Just coming along. We believe in the process with Coach Scott. They came in, they did a great job. My first year playing, we was placed 6th in the division. So now just coming up and just going brick by brick, you can't be any happier.
All right, Jared, I'm going to ask you, in terms of being able to be the last team standing and making it to Atlanta at the end of the season, well, what are 2 things that you or your team must do?
The same things last year. Like we definitely saw what we could be, but the little mistakes that hurt us, we got to build on those things. So I think we dig in the film a little bit more, practice a little bit harder, just improve on what we already have, and like Coach said, elevate. So we just build off what we already have and just be better.
All right, Kenny, your mom is in the audience, very proud. I'm just going to have you give a quick shout out. She is in the building, proud, ladies and gentlemen. Mom's came to Media Day to check you out. Just what type of inspiration and motivation has she been for you, and how you go out and play for her every Saturday?
Just seeing my mom, just work hard every single day, it definitely give me motivation. She come to all the games. She the loudest at every game. So, when she did, so, just representing, our last name, and that's one of the main reasons why I play so hard.
All right, so I'm going to ask you guys a couple of this or that questions, right? And we're going to start off with, would you rather be a player of the year or an All-American?
I'm going to go, he already touched that, so I want to go All-American.
Yeah, I want to play the year. They both good accolades. I can't lie, but I definitely want to be player of the year, you know what I'm saying? Just to show that, who's the best player in that, in your conference.
I got to ask, what would winning the Cricket Celebration Bowl, if you all are able to make it, mean to you all?
Oh, it mean a lot, because that's everything we've been working for. We feel like we're this close, guys believing in each other now. We understand that we can actually play, so now that we have the confidence in ourselves and things like that, that's the main goal. So achieving that goal, that's what we want.
This is going to stir the pot, so just get ready, ladies and gentlemen. The best player to come out of Howard University, Antoine Bethea or Jay Walker?
I'm gonna go with AB, because I play defensive back. Go with AB.
He from Virginia. I'm from Virginia as well, so I got AG.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Antoine Bethea, give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for the MEAC Hall of Famer.
That was a setup question. I can't win. How do I win that battle? They don't even know who Jay Walker is. But they know that national championship, that HBCU national championship 1993 goes a long time. And if y'all get one, then you can be legendary, like me and my boys are there. Let me ask y'all this question there. Y'all like mumbo sauce?
Yes, I fell in love with it when I got to DC. I'm not gonna lie, I love mumbo sauce.
Now you get it on just the chicken, or you get it on the French fries too?
Everything.
On everything.
All over.
And how about go-go music?
Getting into it.
Go-go, that's the same.
Yeah, getting into it.
Kind of like how I feel about y'all rap now. Y'all rap ain't listen to.
Drake or 21 Savage?
Drake, for sure.
Okay, ask Jay to name a Drake song. Anyone.
Name a Drake song.
We'll wait. Okay, well, thank you so much, Kenny and Jared. We appreciate it. Hope things continue to go well for you all in D.C. at the Mecca. Coach Scott, good luck for the upcoming season.
And can we make the call?
We come back.
Can we make our call? You let Norfolk State say
okay.
you hold.
Okay. As we're going to take it to break with Jay and
Coach
the
Scott's
Bison crew making the call.
Ain't you know?
We'll be feedback.
Corvusol burns a passion for greatness. It's the rhythm of our hearts, the desire to ascend to greater heights, the drive to persevere and push beyond expectations. At North Carolina Central University, we fan that flame in an innovative and inclusive community driven by a relentless pursuit of excellence. It's here at NCCU, in the heart of Research Triangle, that you will soar with the Eagles and discover what's central to you.
What are you guys doing? Learning that HBCUs are not only about networking, there's also secret handshakes.
That's cap. HBCUs do not have secret handshakes, right?
You mean this secret handshake?
Cool.
Wow, these guys are almost Cricket 5G fast.
We're kidding. There's no such thing as a secret handshake. Or is there?
Whoa, that's how you do it.
Calling all HBCU football fans to Atlanta for the Cricket MEAC SWAC Challenge kickoff. Jackson State, back-to-back SWAC champ, the Sonic Boom of the South. South Carolina State, 2021 HBCU national champs, the Marching 101. 2 dominant football programs, 2 phenomenal fan bases, 2 of the best bands in the land. 1 big celebration. Come early for the Coca-Cola Fan Experience tailgate, followed by a prime-time matchup. Visit MEACSWACChallenge.com.
What's up, fam, and welcome back to the 2023 MEAC Football Media Day presented by Wells Fargo. Tiffany Green, Jay Walker, and the #1 team in the preseason poll. But more importantly, there you go. There you go. You got to give that rousing type of introduction to the defending HBCU national champions, North Carolina Central University. They're here represented by their head coach, Trey Oliver, and last year's, the reigning Defensive Player of the Year in Khalil Baker, and the reigning Offensive Player of the Year in Davius Richards. So, fellas, welcome. Everybody give it a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, last team standing.
Well deserved.
Yes.
Coach Oliver, you went down there to Atlanta with a mission, because Central was the only school to lose a Celebration Bowl, and that was great redemption. What was that feeling like when y'all beat Jackson State for an HBCU National Championship last year?
It was an unbelievable feeling. The hard work that these young men put in, our staff and everybody that touches our program, 100% commitment from the administration, and just to see everything pay off, man. And it was a great atmosphere, great environment, and a great game.
Before I get out the way, simple question. Can you do it again?
Definitely.
All right, simple answer. You know, one of the conversations that we had prior to this media day last year was that you felt very confident about your team. You said, look, we are going to be standing at the end of the season. We wanted that smoke, you invited it, and you performed on the field, your team did, and came out winning. Now, what kind of assurances do you feel like you can give this season?
We're just trying to work to get better. We're not going to make any guarantees, anything like that right there. We just want to perform better week in and week out, and next year we want to perform better than we did this past year.
How euphoric was that feeling after winning the HBCU national championship, and like how long did it last for you all?
It didn't stop. We had somebody trying to get us to the White House last month. I said, it's over with, man. It's over. But, you know, it was a great feeling. We had the key to the city. We went to the governor's mansion. The House of Representatives sent us a proclamation. The guys, they deserve all of it. And it was a great run. We enjoyed it. Liked it so much, I think we're going to try to do it again next year.
Staying on top can be hard, but what type of work goes into defending a title?
Well, you know, you just heard Coach Pugh say, and their players, they kind of relaxed and got complacent. And I told our guys, you know, we can't go 3-8 the following year. So we're gonna work to do what we do, and we're just gonna try to do a better job at it. You know, this off season we looked at, and as a coach, you see everything that you didn't do right. So it was so much for us to work on this off season, both offensively, defensively, in the kicking game. So we spent a lot of time critiquing ourselves, and we're gonna work to get those things improved.
Even though the two gentlemen to my left have a number of accolades, when you go back and watch the film, what have you critiqued and what are you asking for both Khalil and Davius to do this season to up their game?
Ooh, I need more. Well, you know, both of those guys, I think they had a great offseason. I think defensively, and Khalil, we talked a lot. We've got to create some more takeaways, some more turnovers defensively. Offensively, I know, you know, Pee Wee didn't play a lot of fourth quarters this year. You know, we were up on a lot of people, so, you know, I wanted to sit him and help develop the next quarterback and, you know, give guys playing time. But, you know, we just got to improve across the board in every aspect.
All right. Now, they had some hardware, Jay, that we needed to also make sure
we
that we
think
show.
alike. We think alike. Because I was going to ask Coach, you know, you saw the Bison just get off the stage, and you saw those rings they had.
Who?
You saw the Bison.
What rings?
You saw the Bison. You saw the
That was a class ring?
Don't do that. I guess he answered the question there. Huh?
Don't do that.
But what do you tell your team from that there? Like, is that motivation for y'all, you know, like, leave no doubt this time around?
Definitely. And, you know, I keep getting questions about conference championship games. Every week is a conference championship game, and we know that. You know, we lost to South Carolina State and the year before, and then that kind of hurt our hopes. So you have to be focused every week, and you can't let one get away from you. So you got to win every game.
And one thing I noticed is the bond between you and your quarterback. Quarterback head coach relationship is different. Not too many people know about that. Sorry about that, Khalil. But that quarterback head coach relationship. Davius, tell us, how do you value that relationship? What are your thoughts about your relationship you have with head coach Allen?
I want to say it plays a big part into the success of the program. Cause I mean, he came in 2018 December, recruited me and Khalil, part of his first recruiting class. So just like he had a chance to see the program come from the ground up, we also had that chance. So it's just like build a camaraderie, and we know like what he been through as far as like coaching, what he had to deal with, because he's very vulnerable about that. Like as far as like how the outside press or like even fans and stuff treat that him as a person or whatever. But just to see it grow from 2019 to now and having that relationship to where I can go to his office and just talk about any and everything. Girl problems, home problems, football problems, no matter what it is, it's like he has an open door policy. And not just for me, it's just for the team. So
you should go in there one day and hit him. Man, if you're having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. Problems.
All right. I got 99 problems. That ain't one.
Khalil Baker, reigning, sorry about this, having to fall off, reigning MEAC Defensive Player of the Year. Hats off to the Defensive Player of the Year, y'all. You don't, you know, he earned it last year. What are you trying to improve upon this year for this upcoming football season?
For my personal goal, it's really like just being my tackling, my open field tackling, and just catching everything that's thrown to me, honestly. But as a team standpoint, like you said, we got to create more takeaways. That was a big thing that we wanted to harp on this season. Get more fumbles, get more interceptions. So that's what we're trying to go for.
You had a very active year last year in terms of interceptions and pass breakups. Now, you played DB at North Carolina Central. You know, your coach played DB over there, too. Who's a better player?
Me.
You said that quick. No doubt about it. Coach, is he better than you?
Accolades, man. The All-American. I wasn't All-American. I didn't get a Rolex.
Now, if you had to choose between winning the Celebration Bowl or being named a FCS All-American again, or Player of the Year, the Celebration Bowl, what was it like on that field?
Oh, we was turned.
Celebration Bowl.
I ain't even really get to celebrate after the last play because I had to get my feelings out to Jackson State because it was a little animosity out there. So, you know, so I had to let them know something. But we good though. We good now for sure.
I got you. And Davius Pee Wee Richard goes by Pee Wee. Where did Pee Wee come from?
My mom. I already. She kind of told me a couple years ago where she came from. When I went back home early in May, I made sure I asked her again because I know sooner or later gonna come up again. Funny enough, she got it from a TV show.
Pee Wee Herman?
No. No. Baby's Kids.
Oh, Baby's
I don't know why. Cause she said the Pee Wee on there talked a lot, and I used to cry a lot when I was a baby. So she kind of made that correlation, just ran with it. I don't know why.
Baby's Kid. I'm gonna call you Bebe from now on. Bebe Richard sound like that. That may go, man. That may go. What are some of the goals you set for yourself individually as a quarterback this year?
Really just trying to get better came up short last year as far as like my efficiency. I mean, I left plays out on the field. That just could have added to my stats and stuff. But I'm just trying to be the best teammate I can be. And probably, if I got to pick one statistic, it's probably finally crack that 3,000 passing yards.
Gotcha. Did y'all feel some type of way when you saw Howard with them rings? I was at y'all ring ceremony, first class ring ceremony, first class. But did y'all feel some type of way on it? Oh, don't be quiet now. Y'all been talking.
We ain't gonna leave no doubt.
Yeah, that's leave no doubt when it come back to that.
I got you. Tiff's got some questions for you.
Oh, this or that. Here I am on the spot. I don't know if I was ready for it, but let's go. Air Force Ones or Dunks?
Dunks.
Good question. Good answer. Let's go with, we said TikTok and Instagram before, or do you prefer Twitter as a platform?
I'll take Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram got all three on together for real.
Okay. I'm going to ask my generation, my thing, right? So let's go with Beyonce or Rihanna.
Ooh. I don't know. Beyonce got some songs that I like.
Wait a minute, I really had to.
I'll take Beyonce.
Yeah, I think I know more Beyonce songs.
Okay. Wait a minute, you know Beyonce songs?
I ain't gonna say I know by heart.
Come on. I
don't know by heart.
Space and opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. We got space and opportunity. Anybody want to drop some lyrics? A line.
Scared of it.
Nah, I know Love on Top. I can't remember. If it come on, I know it. But
Love on Top is, I told Tiff that's my man jam.
Bro,
when
it's
I'm
hard.
I'm singing it loud.
It's hard.
I shouldn't be singing it.
Yeah, I like the countdown song too. When she be counting down.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it's called, but yeah.
That's good. This is great. You're learning more and more about your players, and we're just getting this in-depth, inside look at these gentlemen.
My player's not gonna be up here singing Beyonce. Okay, we're not doing that.
All right. So let me ask you this question: you're in an emergency. What's the teammate what teammate you're gonna call? Who are you gonna call?
I ain't gonna lie, folks gonna be answering the phone like everybody on D&D. Like, don't know. Let me say, I'll say Brandon Cotterson for sure. That's my roommate, so we'll be talking a lot.
Surprised I go DB2, Jawan Hudson.
Okay. I liked it. This has been revealing. This is like revealing hour with the Eagles, the
Absolutely.
national
They get more
champions.
comfortable. We've seen these guys grow. We've seen Coach Oliver grow, and definitely North Carolina Central is trending in the right direction in terms of trying to establish MEAC supremacy.
Right now they're at the top of the mountain, and they're looking to repeat not only as a share of a championship within the MEAC this past season, but they're also trying to get back to the Cricket Celebration Bowl at the end of the year. Davius, Khalil, Coach Oliver, we appreciate the time. Wait a minute.
Eagle Pride?
Amplified.
We'll be back with more from the 2023 MEAC Football Media Day presented by Wells Fargo. We're going to have a chance to talk to the commish on the other side.
Something greater than finishing first.
True champions stand on principles.
We fight for the right causes. We believe in the
power of teamwork, whether in rebounding, receiving, or in research.
In service and in sportsmanship.
Only a few have what it really takes.
We develop the talent. We unleash the potential.
It all boils down to this. Now
is the time. This is the place.
We are MEAC.
Calling all HBCU football fans to Atlanta for the Cricket MEAC SWAC Challenge kickoff. Jackson State, back-to-back SWAC champ, the Sonic Boom of the South. South Carolina State, 2021 HBCU national champs, the Marching 101. 2 dominant football programs, 2 phenomenal fan bases, 2 of the best bands in the land. 1 big celebration. Come early for the Coca-Cola Fan Experience tailgate, followed by a prime-time matchup. Visit MEACSWACChallenge.com.
We're back in Norfolk for the MEAC Football Media Day presented by Wells Fargo. Jay Walker, Tiffany Green, and it's time now to dive into some preseason all-conference honors. But Jay, let's get your initial thoughts, right? We talked to the coaches.
How impressive were those kids? Those
Yeah,
young men
and the
we spoke
standout
to?
players.
Each player represented their school well. Coaches showed that little fire in their belly they want to have their impressive group of young men, and you can tell they're going to be successful in life on and off the field.
Yeah,
I
I
just had to throw that
enjoyed
in
getting to know them a little bit better. Hope you all did as well, because oftentimes we see what they're able to do on the field in little sound bites and snippets, but not really get the inside look.
Can you name a Drake song?
Can I name a Drake
Yeah.
song? Yeah, 0 to 100 real quick.
All right.
Okay, thanks. But anyway, we're going to get into the preseason MEAC first team honorees. And as we take a look on the screen, Jay, there are some names that pop out that are obviously familiar to us, but who jumps out to you among this list?
Well, you know, Davis Richard, the quarterback. You need to have a quarterback. I think it's not by chance. And anytime you got a quarterback, you have a chance at winning. But I think one of the keys is Mookie Collier, the running back. You know, Richard gets a lot of the accolades for what he does, and rightfully so. But Mookie Collier carries the cowbell for that football team. Downhill runner, does a really good job of making the opposing defense pay with punishing type runs. I think Mookie Collier's one of those guys that really doesn't get the accolades he deserves.
Don't you remember that Cricket Celebration Bowl last year where he did that mean stiff arm, the stiff arm of the century, and just mashed the dude? Like, yeah, that's Mookie Collier.
And he's been doing that all year. And then I think when you look at the defensive side of the ball, I'm going to give it up to the Bison. You know, you talk about Jevin Jackson and Darian Brokenberg. If they can stop the run, which you have to be able to do in this conference to be successful, I think that's one of the keys for Howard's success. The defensive linemen don't get a lot of credit throughout the conference, but if you can be that stout in the middle, then that's going to be the key to them having a great year. Khalil Baker brings that star power that you need, that big-name guy, that next guy that's going to play in the NFL along with Godbolt. So there's some talented guys there.
All right, and as we take a look at the preseason first-team All-MEAC special teams list, Adrian Olivio, who was the kicker for North Carolina Central, he is back along with Dyson Roberts and Keith Jenkins Jr. You got to give special teams some love. So it's all three phases of the game.
You know me, I was going to say, just make the kick. Just make the kick.
All right, so we got a chance to talk to the reigning defensive and offensive players of the year, but now we get an opportunity to reveal who will be the preseason players of the year in the Mideastern Athletic Conference, and it should come As no surprise, this gentleman racked up the accolades. We saw him as one of the finalists for the Walter Payton Award. It's none other than Davius Richard, the Eagles quarterback out of NCCU. And of course, he helped to lead them to win a Cricket Celebration Bowl last year. We talked about just the number of yards that he put up, among the top 30 if you look over total offense, passing touchdowns, and passing yards as well. But he says he's trying to up that single season to 3,000 yards this year.
Yeah, absolutely, and the Green-Eyed Bandit continues to improve his play. And, you know, what you like about that calm, cool demeanor, what we saw when we talked to him, he's like that in the game. Nothing rattles him, so it's very tough when you got a quarterback. It's almost scary when you got a quarterback that you can't get to. No matter how many times you hit him, how many missed passes he may have, he's always going to be like that. Reminds me a lot of Warren Moon, who I play with in the pros. Kind of scary, the things he can do.
And I love what Coach Oliver has shared with us and just his progression as a quarterback. Obviously a dual threat guy, but when he first started out, he said, hey, he liked to run a lot of east to west. Now you see him just go north and finding positive yardage any and every way that he can. All right, so then the MEAC preseason Defensive Player of the Year also comes out of Durham in NCCU's DB, Khalil Baker, as well. So he is picked to repeat again as the favorite.
And you see that. He's all about his business. You know, and what you like about Baker, when I'm looking for a good DB, you have to have that swag, that little, they think they're better than you. You know, they want you to throw the ball there. Average DBs, oh, I can block that pass. Great DBs, oh, you throw the ball anywhere in this area, I'm going to make a big-time play. And that's what Baker brings to the table. He comes to the party ready to disrupt. Interception, pass breakup, big hit, well-rounded, great football player, can do it all, no weaknesses in his game.
I love the way that NCCU started last year, right? Baker was a part of that success. They ran off some really big wins, got a big win over their rival, North Carolina A&T, nationally ranked New Hampshire at the time, and he returned a touchdown, an INT for a touchdown in that win as well over a big FCS opponent. So I think Khalil Baker is poised to do some great things in the league once again this year.
Yeah, keep in mind, you know, expectations are high. You know, expectations are high. We talked about, can Central repeat? It hasn't been done in a long time to have that type of dominance that you need. You know, can the up-and-coming Howard Bison, can they overtake Central there? And what about South Carolina State? I mean, don't sleep on Buddy Pugh there. And I'll say it again, if you think you can beat Morgan State easily like they used to do, no, those days are over. Norfolk State, they're going to get it together with Dawson Modems as well. And then the new kid, Lee Hull at Delaware State. Some great storylines there. This football season is going to be fantastic. I can't wait to get to it. Can we play right now?
Yeah, let's get ready to go.
Today's Friday. Saturday's for college football. Let's go play some football.
I'll talk about it. You can, you know, harken back on your days as a former player and really want to touch the grass.
Gotta touch the grass.
You know. Mm-hmm. All right, Jay, so coming up after the break, I talked about, hey, we're going to hear from Sonya Stills. I kind of jumped the gun on that, but here's the deal. We're going to get to talk to her for real now on the other side. Yes. So come back with us to hear from Commissioner Stills.
There is something greater than finishing first.
True champions stand on principles.
We fight for the right causes. We believe in the
Power of teamwork, whether in rebounding, receiving, or in research.
In service and in sportsmanship.
Only a few have what it really takes.
We develop the talent. We unleash the potential.
It all boils down to this. Now
is the time. This is the place.
We are MEAC.
Calling all HBCU football fans to Atlanta for the Cricket MEAC SWAC Challenge kickoff. Jackson State, back-to-back SWAC champ, the Sonic Boom of the South. South Carolina State, 2021 HBCU national champs, the Marching 101. 2 dominant football programs, 2 phenomenal fan bases, 2 of the best bands in the land. 1 big celebration. Come early for the Coca-Cola Fan Experience tailgate, followed by a prime-time matchup. Visit MEACSWACChallenge.com.
everybody, and welcome back to the 2023 MEAC Football Media Day presented by Wells Fargo. And I am delighted to be sitting next to the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference Commissioner, second year under her belt, and Commissioner Sonia Stills. Thank you so much for being here. Let's give it up for Commissioner Stills. Yes, yes.
Thank you. You know, it's always a pleasure to be here with you, Tiffany.
Absolutely. We're hair sisters, hair twins
That's
right now,
right.
so we're just feeling good. So we're going to totally seep into what happened last year. 2022 was phenomenal for the MEAC. There was so much to glean from last year. What excites you most about this 2023 year?
Oh, wow. I'm just really excited about just building upon what we've already done. You know, I really want to expand our We Are MEAC campaign and just showing the diversity of our student athletes and our alumni and everybody. So I'm just really excited to just really get started.
And I think just around the programming that you've had coming into this media day, you think about the Dr. Dennis E. Thomas Leadership Symposium. That was yesterday, the first ever MEAC Girls Football Clinic. And then earlier today, Antoine Bethea blessed and dropped the jewels and nuggets on the players in a breakfast, in a leadership breakfast earlier. Just in terms of all the programming that goes into it, how enriching do you want this experience to be for the student athletes?
Very. I mean, we want to look at the total student athlete. You know, we want to be able to get them, you know, our tagline is educating them for the game of life. So we want to take all aspects of the total student athlete, mental health, which is very, very important. And so, you know, with Antoine being able to drop those jewels of being able to be vulnerable in this time of men not accepting, you know, help for mental health. So, you know, we want to continue to do stuff like that. You know, my background is in counseling, so what better way to, you know, help our student athletes is to talk about mental health and the other aspects of the total student athlete.
Yeah. When we were just talking to these student athletes and the coaches, I just enjoyed listening to what they had to say. What impressed you most about them being up here?
Oh my gosh. They look good, but they really represent what HBCUs have to give. You know, we have the talent, we have the ability, and so that they just embody that. And so I am just super, super happy that I am a part of their journey, just a small part of their journey.
All right, so we got to get down to some business really quickly and just asking, what are some of the priorities for the MEAC for the upcoming year?
So we are going to continue to work on our strategic and long-range plans so that we know where we're going. We're going to continue to provide those opportunities of leadership. We're going to continue to mental health, you know, in our partnership with Gateway Services. But really, we are just going to try to just keep building upon what we've been working on this past year.
And you're talking about building, but thinking about who's in the building and the different type of corporate partnerships and businesses that have aligned with the MEAC. How important are they, and how are you all strengthening those bonds?
Well, it's very important. You know, the good thing, we don't call them corporate sponsors, we call them corporate partners, because it's a true partnership. When you talk about Coca-Cola and you talk about Wells Fargo, they are true partners. They don't talk about just dropping money, but they're also very invested in helping us with the programming that we're doing. And it shows that they understand the value of HBCUs. And so it's such a great partnership when you are able to work with those type of companies.
And recently, we have seen, obviously, an uptick in interest as it relates to HBCUs and a greater platform. And I know last year we were on stage and talking about MEAC Nation and all about that. So just give our viewers just a quick snippet of what MEAC Nation is.
MEAC Nation is like a booster organization for the MEAC, is to keep us connected as alumni, fans, and supporters. It's a way for those who left us to still be connected to the HBCU culture. And it's also a way for us to raise money for the MEAC Foundation so that we can help our elite member institutions with their with their athletic programs.
I gotta ask, before we get into a little bit of this and that, How proudly do you stick out your chest when you're talking about bragging rights with the way that the MEAC has represented at the beginning and the end of each season?
Man, I'm not surprised. You know, and people are surprised. I'm like, I don't know why you're surprised, because I'm not. We have extraordinary talent, and we show that we are very competitive, and it's anybody's game. You know, you could be number 6, and you could be at the Celebration Bowl and killing it, because that's the kind of talent that we have in the conference. And so I am so humbled to be leading this type of group, because they're extremely talented.
All right, so now we're going to dive into a little bit of this and that. You saw that with the players. Now we're going to put you on the spot. Jamaica or Bahamas?
Jamaica.
Steak or shrimp?
Shrimp.
Rihanna or Beyonce?
Rihanna.
Ooh, okay. All right, so this was a fun one. We're going to end on this one. $10 million, if I had it in my hand, and you could sing a song from start to finish, no mistakes.
For $10 million?
What song would it be?
Oh my gosh. It would probably be Lizzo's Juicy.
From start to finish. Well, that there was juicy. See, I was thinking we were going to go a little 90s R&B, Tevin Campbell. Can we talk?
No.
Is there anything that we can take to break? Perhaps with a little bit of the
Absolutely no. I cannot do any disservice to my spirit animal. I cannot. I cannot.
Thank you so much, Commissioner Stills. We appreciate it. And thank you for all of the leadership and hard work.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much, Tiffany.
We'll be back with more from the 2023 MEAC Football Media Day presented by Wells Fargo.
There is something greater than finishing first.
True champions stand on principles.
We fight for the right causes. We believe in the
Power of teamwork, whether in rebounding, receiving, or in research.
In service and in sportsmanship.
Only a few have what it really takes. We develop the talent, we unleash the potential.
It all boils down to this. Now
is the time. This is the place.
We are MEAC.
Calling all HBCU football fans to Atlanta for the Cricket MEAC SWAC Challenge kickoff. Jackson State, back-to-back SWAC champ, the Sonic Boom of the South. South Carolina State, 2021 HBCU National Champs, the Marching 101. 2 dominant football programs, 2 phenomenal fan bases, 2 of the best bands in the land. 1 big celebration. Come early for the Coca-Cola Fan Experience tailgate, followed by a prime-time matchup. Visit MEACSWACChallenge.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 MEAC Football Media Day. I think we've dotted our I's and crossed our T's, and we took care of the business aspect and the players and all that stuff. I think we've done our job, partner.
I think so, and it has been a fulfilling day because, like, we got to know the players a little bit better, got to hear from Commissioner Stills, and I thought she was going to give us a little Lizzo Juicy.
Well, same question to you that you gave to her. Give me a song that you can sing from start to finish if it had to be $10 million.
Biggie's One More Chance.
Biggie's One More Chance. Okay.
The remix.
Okay. Ah.
This is the remix. Okay, no.
I thought of one.
Where'd you go?
I could probably do Always and Forever.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Slow ones.
Always
Happy
there.
birthdays, some some
Something
church
like that.
songs, something like that. You can always go with it.
Yeah.
So we talked about just observations and the excitement for the season, but we have to focus in on August 26th, the Cricket MEAC SWAC Challenge that's coming up between South Carolina State and Jackson State. First time ever in the event's history. It'll be aired on ABC. Partner, we will get a chance to be there.
Absolutely. You know, and that game's going to mean something because the SWAC wants to win that game. Jackson State wants a little payback versus South Carolina State. So the MEAC's going to have to, if they want to keep reigning supreme in that challenge, they're going to have a tough task. And then as we always say, we start the HBCU football season in the A, and we end it in the
A.
At the Cricket Celebration Bowl to crown the HBCU National Championship at the end of the year, December 16th. Get your tickets now. And that game has really emerged as conference versus conference. If your team doesn't make it and you're a MEAC fan, you still need to be there. And if your team doesn't make it, you're a SWAC fan, you still need to be there because the game continues to grow, and what an event it is.
It is. It's quite a spectacle, and certainly everyone converging on Atlanta. It's a beautiful sight to see. So we look forward to seeing you August 26th. In case you can't watch us on TV, hopefully you can join us in the stadium. For the MEAC Hall of Famer, Jay Walker, I'm Tiffany Green. We're signing off from the 2023 MEAC Football Media Day presented by Wells Fargo. We out.